Hot 97, the new movement. Drewski in the building. R&B sensation, the new face of R&B, even because, Diddy's out here saying R&B is dead. I want to talk about that. But Jinell is here. Jersey City.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Jinell
Jinell.
from Jersey City.
Uh-huh.
The new R&B sensation, the new R&B phenom.
Okay.
Coming to be a vessel to bring good music to the world. What's going on, Drew?
Because this is not the first time we linked, not the first time we spoke, not the first time I heard music. We're going to talk about some of the records you have out now, but I just get a whole new energy coming from you. Do you feel the same way?
Yes, sir. It's more clean. It's more, I'm awoke. I'm awoke. Before I was kind of sleeping, but now I can say like I'm waking up right now.
Right.
I still got some waking up to do, but I'm woke.
And I'm sure this has been a process throughout your music career because even, speaking off the mic, you said, I learned so much. Just, growing up through this, you start learning new things. But at the place you're at now, as far as your music goes, are you happy as an artist when you go back and listen to your records? And do you hear a difference in the growth of your music?
Of course. I feel like I could breathe more. I could breathe, in a metaphoric sense and in a real life way too. Before I had a lot to watch over. I had a lot of interference, but now a lot of the weight is taken off my shoulders. Right now, I'm in way more of a comfortable position than I was back then. I feel like that's really important, like to be in like a good environment, and especially where we in right now. But for a fact, I'm in a way different mental space.
Yeah, because to be able to create music and just create art, I feel like when you got a lot going on mentally, sometimes it could be a struggle. Like, where do I start? How do I write a record when I got so much going on in my head?
Of course, for music derives off of emotion. So you're mad, the love song you come out is gonna be a mad love song. You happy, you're gonna make some happy music. You try to do anything other than the mood that you're feeling in the time, or right there, it's not gonna work. Like I said, like music is derived fully and solely off emotion. If you don't have no emotion when you're making music, it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
How often are you in the studio? How often are you writing, creating? Is this an everyday process?
Every day.
Every day.
I done stopped going to studios. I built a studio inside my house. So it's just every day I wake up off the rip, brush my teeth, wash my face, and boom, right in the chair. Let's make a song.
Because at the same time, you still have to figure out time for the family, right? And we spoke about your relationships, right? Because it's multiple at once. But for people that don't know your history or your story, when it comes to relationships outside of the music, I find it interesting for a man to be able to balance two relationships at one time.
Yeah, sad to say, that's not the case. But as far as like before then, it was a little tough, like bringing two females together and having separate relationships. I think that's probably why it ended. But having separate relationships with them instead of all coming together at once, it was a little tough. But shouts out to her and pray for everything that she gone through and make sure she's okay. But as far as any other relationships, like the relationship with my kids, they starting to get older now. Like my daughter's 2 now, she'll be 3 in a week or so. She's starting to understand that, this is my job. So sometimes if I sit in the chair and I'm recording a song or something, she'll know to be quiet. She'll know to either leave the room or she'll know to whisper to her mother that's about like 10 feet away. So, everything is just falling into place, actually.
But they know, like, dad's an artist. She knows dad makes music.
Like, we get in the car, she'll be like, Daddy, play Daddy's song. Like, she don't know what the name of the song is, but I'll play the song and she know, like, the repetition. She'll know to say this word again and again. No, not this one, not this one. Play the other one. So she know for a fact, like, this is what I do.
Has she heard What You Like? Because that's the single right now.
Yes, she has. And I'm praying that everybody hears What You Like. It's in the radio waves real crazy right now. They screaming Jinell. The whole world ain't screaming it, but you know the word. They gonna
slowly is getting there.
But she definitely heard it. She knows the hook. Like she can't pronounce
Right.
words all
She
the way,
mumbles along to
you
the.
know, but she'll catch the end. She'll catch the ending of the word, and you'll be like, all right, she's singing what you like. And she got this little dance she do. It's the craziest dance I've ever seen in my life. Like she just sits there and do this, swing back and forth.
It's got a little sway going on.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I for a little bit I had to check up on it. Like you,
right?
That's drugs. You all right? What is that? But nah, she definitely knows. She knows that song, and she also knows my other song that's hitting everywhere soon too. Title. That song is out too. She definitely knows both of the two singles that I'm pushing real hard.
Now, What You Like is featuring Miles Music.
Yes, sir. Shout out to that brother. That brother's
another talented artist. Yes. I believe he was up on the show. I think he was here, but he signed to Neo, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes. How
did that session go? Because it's two talented artists. Were you guys together when you cooked up What You Like?
He heard the I think I went into the studio one week, and he went into the app. He came into the studio. We met the next week. Yeah, we was in the same studio he works in. I walked into the studio, heard the beat. The producer was playing the beat.
Shout out to 20.
Yes, shout out to that brother. Woo. That brother got some work.
Yeah, nah, he's working.
Word. But I went in there and recorded the hook. I was gonna do the whole song, but my team was like, just relax real quick. Hold on. Like, we know what you're gonna do to this, but I think I could bring a little different flavor. He came in, crazy energy, laid his verse down like 2.5. Like besides myself, not saying that there's nobody out there that can do it.
Right, of course.
Besides myself, I've never seen nobody work that fast. But shouts out to him. That brother is tough. I hope y'all really listen to that song.
No, we're gonna play it in a few. Shout out to Miles. I think on Spotify it's over 200K already.
I don't mean to brag, but for somebody that ain't been introduced to the world in full yet, that's kind of crazy. I'm just saying.
Is there a video coming?
For sure. They need to see you. First of all, Drew, I'm a sex symbol. That's number one.
Talk it.
The world need to see this chocolate good, and darker the berry, the sweeter. They need to know that I am here. I'm here in every sense. I'm here mentally. Right. I'm here physically. I'm here spiritually. I'm here. But for sure, the video is definitely coming soon.
Video's in the works.
Yes, sir.
Are we gonna get some dance moves in there? Because if you ever seen Jinell in the club, he's definitely busting some dance moves, getting down.
I got like a crazy case of ADHD. Like right now, I'm swaying back in the chair thinking about the next song that I'm gonna play dancing to. Of course, you're gonna get some dancing. I hope Miles can keep up, brother. I hope you keep up, brother.
Miles might just have to pop the guitar out, do his thing on the guitar while you do it.
He might just steal the
He
whole
don't give
spotlight.
Me dancer vibes, though.
Yeah, he give you, make you want to dance
right.
vibes. Like, he probably steal the whole show from me. I probably break his guitar or something. I don't know.
Shout out to Miles. You could probably catch him on the train, too, because he still gets busy. Did you know that? Like, he performs on
I actually
Subway.
Seen that. I think that's very humble of him.
Right.
Like, within the situation that he has going on, and still go out there and still sit with the people and still, that is crazy.
Because in the same sentence, we said Miles, who is signed to Neo, is also performing on the subway.
On subways.
Because he just loves music.
That's the stuff that makes an artist blow. Like that type of mindset to still go out there and still do stuff like that when you obviously don't need to. That's this type of stuff that you see in special artists.
Have you done things you might you never really wanted to do, but you like, I just got to do it for my career? Do you remember any times like that? Like, because I can remember one time where you actually flew all the ways to Miami.
Oh,
right? You've been through situations like that,
brother,
where
you know what? I would say it was a crazy situation, but it was a blessing in disguise, because that's when I got to meet you. So,
right.
I ain't really. It was, and I don't want to get y'all confused. It was a crazy experience. I ain't have luggage for like 3 days on the trip. It was crazy, but
you thugged it out.
But for sure, I was really R&Bing it out there. I had jean jacket, no shirt. I was in shorts, no socks. It was crazy out there, but I still made it look good. But it came into meeting you and stuff starting to move a little further along. So I was great. I was upset about it, but I was grateful for it too.
But besides that, which was still pretty light, was there any other like performances you're like, damn, I'm really performing here and I don't really want to be here? Did you go through
Yeah,
those?
it was a couple. It was a couple shows. No disrespect to anybody coming up, any artist and coming up, but some shows I went to, it was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable. It was a
Mm.
whole bunch of ratchet people around. I ain't have nobody. I was going to shows by myself, which is crazy.
Right.
Which is crazy. I was going to shows by myself. Nobody to make sure I'm okay, and I gotta sit around. First of all, I'm in a club. I don't even drink. I'm in
Mm.
pardon me, not a club. I'm in a bar. I don't even drink. That's all they do. It's a thin line, and then it's a bar right here. It's made for you to come in here and drink. And it
Right.
was just real awkward. People, especially females too, because like I said, make sure y'all paying attention to my face. I
Mm.
am a sex symbol. You know,
Say it one more time.
I am the sexiest man alive. But nah, yeah, it was crazy. Females are coming, offer me drinks, and I couldn't. Nah, I can't. And then they doing it loud too, cause the music playing. So it's like, you want a drink? So it's irritating even
Right,
more.
right,
You're
right.
loud in my ear, offering me something that I can't. Nah, just go ahead. But other than that, it was I think the performances, like performing in like, you know what? I performed in a barbershop not too long ago.
Like while people are getting their haircut.
People was getting their haircuts. They was selling weed. And you want to know something? I've never had a crowd react to me the way that they react. They showed so much love.
See, that's what happens sometimes. The places you think
It was
will be
crazy.
the worst places end up being the best, the fun places.
Yo, and I got referred. They reached out to me through my friend,
Mm.
and she like, yeah, they having a show. She said barbershop, but sometimes places be having like the craziest names. So I'm thinking
Right.
barbershop. It's probably some crazy club called the barbershop, and I don't know what it is. But she want me to do it, so I'm gonna go. It was an actual barbershop. I walked in and it was getting a taper. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. In the back, they got the whole stage sitting there. Well, not a stage. They cleared out a little space for artists to sit down there. It was some crazy dances,
And this is like
there.
broad daylight going.
Bro, they even had security out in the front of the barbershop. Like, where you coming from? Who you here for? Like, what? Brother, you don't even know if I'm getting a cut, bro. Like, you gotta just chill for a little bit. But it was actually great. Crowd was crazy. Crowd was amazing. It was a weird and good experience at the same time, because like you said, like places like that, you don't even think
you don't
like
you're
that
not
happen.
you don't know what to expect. Like,
Yeah, it was
what do I
crazy.
perform? And I'm in a barbershop. It's like I'm
Word
sure as an
up.
artist you're trying to figure out, all right, what songs am I doing?
Slip on a chunk of hair. It was crazy. It was great, but it was definitely a
Right.
good time.
Shout to
them.
everyone in that barbershop that pulled up. As an R&B artist, I don't know if you've seen recently when Diddy put up a post and said something along the lines like R&B is dead. Did you see that?
I definitely did see that.
How do you feel about that, being a new R&B artist? Do you feel the same way?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Not
all right.
even
So
in the
make that
slightest.
clear.
Yeah, not even in the slightest. I consider myself to be a vessel. You know, it's like telling the whole religion that their religion is dead. This is it. R&B is what shaped a lot of music today. Without R&B, there wouldn't be no putting on a song to make your lady feel good, because that's very important to put on a little. So the world is connected through music. R&B, I don't know if for those who don't know, rhythm and blues, that's the music that gives emotion. That's the music that, when you're down bad and you're in your feelings, that's the music that can either lift you up or give you the little breakthrough that you need. Saying is dead and then producing an R&B record, it's kind of crazy. Like, and then starting an R&B label, I don't know.
But I think his argument after everyone got on him was like what you're saying. He feels the young R&B artists are not putting enough emotion or feeling. The music, the R&B music that's coming out, don't make you wanna go make love to your woman, or don't make you feel a certain way. Right?
I wouldn't use the term dead, because then you offend a lot
Right,
of people that's like myself coming up in the R&B world.
So you were offended.
Of course. And not to the point to where I'm like, oh, you don't know that. Nah, it's just he's right at the same time. You know, not the whole generalization of R&B being dead,
Right.
but he's right. Like a lot of artists aren't putting their emotions, and that's why the song has no substance. And that's what the world is missing a lot right now. They missing a lot of substance. No disrespect to any genres that's coming up, anybody doing anything in their own genre, you know, but he's right. A lot of emotion is going crazy. And even if the emotion and like, you know, per se these the newer generation and the newer genres,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of growl, growl, bow. You know,
Oh yeah, of course.
maybe that's really what they feeling. You know, you never know what's going through a person's mind. It sounds because when I'm sitting down thinking by myself, this is music playing in my head. So, you know, like I wouldn't. It's a yes and a no for me as far as Diddy. You know, it's not dead apparently,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm here to take the game over, and I'm here to show him that what you're talking is false. He gonna understand soon. He don't know now, but he gonna know later.
For people that haven't heard maybe your body of work, or maybe haven't heard no music at all, because I know your music. You could switch it up. You could do a dance party record, but then you could tap into the emotions and get there. What do you enjoy doing most? Do you enjoy the party records? Do you enjoy the dark emotional records?
I think so. Not to make it long.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 years,
Pause.
for super pause. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't even be talking like that.
I had to get it because you know when we not doing interviews, he likes to play this game. But go ahead, keep it short.
Homies is gonna go crazy when he sees it.
Keep it short.
All right, for 3 years, I stopped doing music. 2016, 17, 18, 19.
Was there a reason?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I didn't like my sound. I didn't like the music that was, you know, I was producing, and I felt like because I was detached for a long time, and I'm somebody that can really feel like the energy around me. And no matter if it's 10 feet, 50 feet away, I can feel energy through phones. Like, it's crazy. But I didn't like the direction that I was going in, so I just took time to do stuff like read dictionaries, read novels, read romance novels, read newspapers for the currency, to keep up with the times, stay on social media,
Right.
learn how people talk.
Lingos.
Yeah, all of that, because all of that is a factor in making music, and it's keeping up with the times, the relevancy. But I did that for a little bit, and then I came in and made this song called, I want to say Ocean Love was before that, but I came out with I made a song and it came out. I think it was Say Yeah. Yeah, it was called Say Yeah, featuring K Tari and HS Cass. It's on SoundCloud right now. You could go listen to it. It's Jinell Say Yeah. It's an amazing song, but I made that song. That song accumulated one of the highest numbers at that point in time.
Right. Of all your records that were out.
Yeah, it put me in like a running the running for one of the dopest artists out there. And hearing the difference between that song and the music that I was making, it made me feel good, but it showed me that I had a lot of working to do, a lot of skills that I need to tune up, a lot of basically, you know, without emotion, you ain't gonna make a good song, especially in the field of
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially R&B.
Especially R&B. You're not making no good.
You're making those records Diddy's talking about.
You're not making none of those without feeling, not even in the slightest. But my bad. That what I said earlier is sticking to me. I am so upset that I even said that, and you just gonna call it out like that.
I had to. Like you like to play those games, so I'm gonna get you when I could.
Crazy. How did I even?
But you're here now.
I'm here now.
What You Like is out. Shout out to Miles Music.
And What You Like is everywhere.
Are we working? Is that just singles dropping, or are we working on an EP? Does it matter right now? Do you just want to focus on?
Right now, we just focusing on getting the single any and everywhere, even in your living rooms, even in your kids' rooms. We gonna put speakers in your animal cages, and we gonna let your animals turn up to the song. What you like is streaming everywhere. And then while you're listening to what you like, when you get tired of what you like, you go listen to Tidal, because Tidal is just as good.
Is there any other records we should be paying attention to?
What you like, Tidal. I got some crazy joints coming up. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't, I'm not at liberty to discuss what I got going on too much, but I got some heat coming for y'all. Diddy, pay attention.
If Diddy wanted to go listen to your music, what's the best way to go tap in?
You could go listen to me on every streaming platform. I am everywhere. I'm in your grandmother's phone on Spotify. I'm in your uncle's phone on Tidal. I'm in your little sister's phone on Spotify. I'm on your big brother's phone on Apple Music. I'm everywhere. You can hear it on everywhere. Go stream What You Like by Jinell featuring Miles. Go stream Tidal by Jinell. Y'all gonna love it. I promise you.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Of course.
Give him your IG one more time.
My name is Jinell, JINELL_official.
Jinell Official.
Jinell,
Jersey City.
JINELL_official. Jersey City. Woo, Big 4.
Let's go.